If you take a look at the nav links in the big sidebar as well as the small one, you'll notice that they're more complex. So it's not just text. We also have the icon in here. And for that reason, I decided to set up links as a separate array in the utils, where I imported all the icons and I set up each link as an object with ID property, with text property, with the path, because these will be still valid links. So once we click on the link, we'll navigate to that page. And the same goes in the small sidebar and also that icon. And then after that, we'll create another component where we'll iterate over and for every item, display that nav link. Now, how is that array going to look like? Well, first of all, we'll create that in the utils. It's going to be called links.js. These are icons that I'm going to use. And yes, in this case, I'll just copy and paste the imports. Like I keep saying, there's really no benefit of typing this together. And then, like I said, each link is going to be this object. And that's also useful if we want to change something around. Let's say if you want to add another link or remove one, you'll only need to do that in one place. Once you change the values in the links, it will affect everywhere where we use them. And in our case, that is in the big sidebar as well as the small sidebar. So let's try this one out where in the utils, we're going to go with links.js. Like I said, I'll right away grab all of these suckers here, copy and paste, and now let's set up that array. So I'm going to call this links. Let's right away export that. So export default, and let's set it equal to links. And then we just want to set up 4 links. So we'll have the ID property since we have a list. Now, technically, we can use index. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to set up some dummy ID, meaning 1, and then the next one is going to have 2 and all that. Then text is going to have the value, whatever we'll display right next to the icon. So in my case, I'm going to go with stats for the first one. And then the path is, of course, where we will navigate. So for the stats, that is the homepage. And also, lastly, we have icon. And for this one, I used, I believe, the first one. Yeah, I think even kept them in the order. So let me just make sure that I can copy and paste, and we'll change the values. So 1, 2, and then total is 3, meaning total is 4. And let's just change these ones around where second one will be all jobs. So that's the text. All jobs, the ID will be 2. And let's also change it here right away. Then for the third one, it's going to be add job. And then for the last one will be profile. And then we want to change the values here. So say here, all jobs. That's the second path. Then third one will be add job. And then fourth one will be profile. And lastly, we also want to change these icons around. So let me go here and then select all 3. And for the second one, let's type this icon. For the third one, this one. And then for the fourth one, I'm going to choose this icon. And once we have this setup in place, we can switch back to the small sidebar, iterate over, and then for every item, display the nav link.